Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XII here with Morris. How are you doing? I hope everybody is good. And at the end of the last part, we were just sort of at a bit of a crossroads. We're in the High Waste. And it doesn't look that... The name, I don't think this place, you know, it doesn't do it justice, really. I mean, it's a nice place. To call it the High Waste is insulting, really. Anyway, the point is, we're kind of in an area that's pretty tough. And the stuff that we might need, that we might be able to get, is in areas that we haven't been. So we can't sort of dilly-dally. The only way forward is the way forward. There, you get that words of wisdom on this channel. But sometimes that's all you can do in life, is move forward, so that's what we're going to do. I did, however, get a couple of cheeky goodies. Vaughn, but this is an interesting one. I don't even know if I'm going to go for this, but it's a stronger dagger. But you can see my evade is at 68 and it will go down to 23. That's quite a jump. But for 20 attack power, it might just be worth it. So I don't know. We're thinking about that one, but Vaughn's not in the party now, so we don't really need to worry about it. This is the biggest jump, I'd say. No downside, just a better katana. So yeah, that's pretty much all we could get. There's a couple of other items in the areas we've been, but we've either already got them or they're not that useful. And it's still really, holy hell, it's dark. It's dark. But yeah, I figure go with this party just because this is the party that can kill flying enemies. Which is very useful. So, we can kill them as fast as physically possible. But yeah, we got to do a bit of exploring in this area. And we may have to come back through it a few times to get all the items that we actually got. Wow, 4 hits. 4 hits. Lovely. And they just come out of nowhere. They just come out of nowhere constantly. Well, that's some good work, Pinello. You see why that Sage's ring is never going to come off? It's just too powerful. I mean, what does this even cost? God, 11? It's nothing. But yeah, we need to be way stronger, really, for this area. So, it's just going to take a bit of time. Hopefully with these 3 attacking from the start, we can just take this thing out. Yep. Without going through the whole messy situation of that kamikaze attack, meaning I get no XP. But yeah, we are at the right level, it's just that our armor is not that great at the moment. And unfortunately I spent all my money on gambits I'm not going to use. Don't you look at me like you expected good decisions, okay? Do we even have proper gambit set up? Because I felt like there was a bit of a delay there. It'll do for now. A bit lackluster, but I can live with it. Well, this is already working out much better. I got pretty lucky with those 2 weapons that I got, the Avenger and the Katana. I got them first try, so it's only actually been about 10 minutes since between this episode and the last one. I wasn't really running around that much. But there were a couple of deaths in that 10 minutes. I think it's just because I was running into a lot of enemies at the same time. Oh, Black Garb, that's what we need. The chances on this are not as high as they have been. So that's good that we got that. Can I even get the license for that now? May have spent a bit too much on license points. Oh, we can get that. Good. That will help ever so slightly. Whoa, no, don't use the Sword of Kings. That would be just embarrassing. Echo Herbs, I can only imagine that's not the best thing that can come out of that chest. And there are areas around here, like I say, there's a bit of a side... This map looks weird. There's a bit of a side quest in this area, which isn't even possible at this point, I don't think. But you kind of do a bit of jiggery-pokery and you unlock all these sort of... They look like islands on the map, you know, inaccessible areas. And you create new pathways. I got a black cowl from that enemy. That's weird. Does that go with the... Oh, it does. It goes with the black... I didn't even know you could do that. That was... It's not even in the book. It's not even in the book, that one. We'll take it. That's awesome. That's really lucky. See, you gotta ride the waves of life. Sometimes you're gonna get KO'd a lot, but sometimes you get lucky, and you just gotta enjoy it while it's there. Could do with another. Could do with another for Ash, but you know, I don't want to ask for too much. So that's actually Pinello sorted. I mean, we could do with a better weapon for her, but it's not like we needed to do as much damage as the others, so she's kind of low in terms of priority for upgrading the weapons. So she's kind of done for... Wow, no one has Libra. That's great. That's great. Nobody has Libra. I guess we'll just hope that that doesn't happen again. I don't know what traps are around here, actually. Ah, you know what? It's fine. What are the odds? What are the odds, guys? Wow, these serpents really hate Balthea. Alright, in terms of Gil, I mean, these guys are... I suppose it's possible to chain them, but it would be quite a... Oh my goodness me. Okay, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. We just aggroed everything in the area. And more! Spawning behind us. Amazing. You can see why they might be difficult to chain, but they give... the loot they give is better than anything else in this area, I think. And I can't go back into that area because they're all going to be gathered up around the place. So, how do we want to handle this? Maybe Bosch is going to need to make an appearance. Despite everything, he can still withstand almost everything. Almost every attack. Please work first time. Thank you. If I can get this, if I can just chip away at them. Yeah, there we go. This is working out. This is really, guys, come on. Can we just get behind the team here? Come on, we all gotta work together. Balthea, you're really not playing along at the moment. Yeah, a lot of XP, a lot of LP, even. Okay, we don't need that anymore. God, a bit of actual management going on. We're putting together everything we've learned so far. Excellent. Oh, well, I was going to change out, but we're already attacking, so let's do it. Oh, Bosch is really angry. Yeah, those two, what are they, tanned hides or something? Jesus Christ, Bosch, just calm down. Wow, it's a lot of XP. That one must be slightly higher level. Ah, but this is good, though. I like this. Alright, maybe we'll switch it out a little bit. Just to see how the others cope. I mean, the thing is, Ash was already doing a sizable amount of damage with that other sword. Now that's gone up by 9 points. Yeah, no, we're in a good place right now. We're in a much better place than last episode. Small differences. I also didn't realize you could go down here. Aha, oh. Oh good, more flying enemies, great. That's good. I need to change the team again. This is not ideal. There we go. That, you know what? Just when you think it's all over, Balthier comes in with a crit. This area is packed full of enemies. I'm getting a little mixed up here with my levels. Hang on. I want this team out so I can bring them up to 26. Pinch of echo herbs. Again, not sure that's the best that can come out of that. There's a lot of goodies in this area. I'm not really getting any of them. More echo herbs. I guess that's just the item. The go-to item for you failed for this area. This to my advantage. Not really much for playing fair in RPGs. Anything you can use to your advantage, do it. Yeah. Strange enemy selection now. Oh, kamikaze again. Playing with my emotions here. I don't know if it's a guaranteed thing, but I think it's more likely, you know, if you leave them in HP critical for too long, it's very likely they'll just go for a kamikaze. Really just weathering the brunt of the storm here, trying to get these levels. It is really dark. Maybe it's because it's kind of bright outside. And I've just never played this area during the day. Sometimes that happens. Nice, Fran. That's what we want to see. A giant stone bow. That's also what we want to see. 56 to 75. I don't even know. I don't even remember reading that you could get that, but that's nice. And there's no way I don't have enough license points to buy it as well. Where are the bows? Oh, it's right there. Nice. Increase magic. Ooh, reduce action time. The traitor's bow. Who would ever use that? Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, that's still... That's gonna help. But that is massive. There's no way she could use that. Look at that thing. Still, that is gonna help a lot. Wow, I guess the crit rate for these crossbows is actually pretty high. I seem to be getting crits much more with this than with any other weapon type at the moment. So there is a boss that's going to come out of... Oh, it's there. Right, okay. I don't know whether we could take it now. I mean, I want to take it now. Maybe not with this particular team, but I feel like with our usual boss setup, we could probably do it. All right, let's heal up. We'll go for it. I don't see why not. This game auto saves now anyway, so how much am I losing to a death? Not that much. I'll just respawn right here. take Libra off. Put haste on Bosch as well. I like it. Actually, no, I don't. Decoy, please. Now we're all out of sync. So this boss, I think this boss drains your MP. Wait, is there a boss? Oh, there isn't. Oh, sweet. It must be later on then. Okay, well, I don't remember when that boss is that I'm thinking of. Oh, what else we got? 113 gil, an elixir. Well, I'll take him. What a pleasant surprise. Screw all this then. Hang on, let's take these back off. I mean, you'd be right to ask the question, Morris, can you even read? If you have the guide right there, you don't even know what's coming up. That's a fair question. Then I'm not going to answer. I do read a lot, though. I recently read the very first Witcher novel. For those of you that have played The Witcher, you probably know that it's based on a series of novels, and I thought that I would, you know, buy the first one and see if it's actually any good, or whether they've just kind of taken a lot of liberties with the games. But no, it's yeah, I see exactly. It's funny because normally you go, well, normally the thing is the book's better, right? But I don't know, in this case, I really appreciate the fact that I've played the games. So anytime it talks about anything, I know I can just see it straight away. But it's not at all how I expected the story to be as well. It's not like a, you know, big long-form fantasy thing like you would expect, considering that The Witcher's is such huge games, especially 3. It's more a sort of collection of stories, really, about Geralt and what he does, and he goes out and hunts things and meets people, and yeah, it's, I don't know, but it's good though, and it's not like a massive commitment. Do I need to save? I don't need to save. Yeah, it's not like you kind of, oh god, what a bit, you know, a massive slog of a read like some books are. I mean, I like long-form fantasy, but I can't read it all the time because some are harder to read than others, and if you get sort of, you know, not everything's going to be great, so if you get stuck reading like huge books all the time, it can kind of put you off reading altogether. We're working on the gate up ahead. Well, not actually right now. Right now we're resting. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll leave you to it. So this is the Salikawood. Just realised I didn't even mention, we just wandered in here. This area is not quite as brutal as the last one we were in. But it does have troublesome enemies. I won't say too much now. Nice, Ash. Pulling your weight, I like it. Again, I haven't looked at what's in this area. I really thought there'd be a boss. But I do remember that the Salikawood, we were told that there was a giant bomb in this area. And that boss is something that we cannot beat. Well, we can eventually, but not right now. So we don't want to stumble into there. Fortunately, there is a save crystal right outside, so you always know where it is. Wow, Vaughn, you're really ill at the moment. Let's fix that. Silence I'm not that bothered about because it doesn't cast any spells, but poison. Get rid of that. But yeah, I've kind of, it's only recently I've sort of fallen back in love with reading, really. I wish I had... I don't want to say I wish I had the time to read as much as I want, because I would argue that I probably do. but I spend a lot of time playing games, so... That's always going to be up there as what I want to do the most. But I guess I wish I had more... I don't know, I should probably make more opportunities for myself to read. It's normally every morning and every evening, you know, in bed. Nice one, Fran. Wake up that other enemy. Great. Bloody silence again. Always seems to hit as well. I don't know what the percentages are on that, but silence always seems to hit. I mean, yes, the Salikawood is full of, you know, deadly enemies, but I wouldn't mind a roam through here in real life. This feels like a bit of a break after after that last area. Oh, a map, cool. At least I presume it's a map. You very rarely get something else from these. Yeah. Nice. So yeah, the Salikawood is pretty big. I don't even know where that goes. Wow. But yeah, the bomb is there. In the Grand Bower. I think. Yeah. Oh, maybe we are heading that way then. Yeah, we must be. Because there's no way we can get past the bomb. Yeah, that's a boss that... I mean, everyone goes for it because you don't even know it's there, right? So you just sort of wander in. But it's not a fight that you can win at this point in the game. It's really one that you have to come back in at a later date. Because it's not just a bomb, it's got other bombs, and it's like, hey, let's just cast oil on everyone and let's just explode everywhere. So it just does thousands of damage immediately. Oh, and it has a renew move as well, which just refills its health completely. And it will do that many, many times. Unless you can kill it quick enough. So you sort of have to be pretty strong to kind of get through. But yeah, I used to read, you know, loads as a kid. And then I sort of went through a period where I liked the idea of reading, but never really bought any books or read any books that I owned. But now I'm kind of back in. And it's great because there's never not something available to read, you know? I've never walked into a bookshop and been like, yeah, what can I get? Really? What just happened? Oh, we all just healing each other? That's nice. But yeah, pretty unsurprisingly, I stick to fantasy most of the time. A nice healthy dose of fantasy alongside some non-fiction. I can't really focus too much on one or the other. I can't read just fiction, but I also can't read just non-fiction either. I like a bit of variety. But only ever a maximum of 2 books at the same time, because otherwise I just lose where the hell I'm at. Almost like recording games. It's very similar in that sense. Are these chests just shite, or am I getting really unlucky? Aha! So yes, this is one of the troublesome enemies that I mentioned. Although I do really like that opening animation. Because this is a Marlborough King, and it has a little crown that it sort of throws up in the air and it lands on its head, and I think that's really cool. It's the fact that the crown is a crown, and it's not part of them. It's a physical object. It's an actual crown that they, for some reason, all of them have. Who's presenting these things with these crowns? Yes, they have quite a vast monarchy in this wood. I don't remember these guys being non-hostile either. Can I even, what level are they? Can I beat them? Maybe. Whoa, you tough. You ain't that tough. Oh no, they do damage. Wow. Why do you care about Ash so much? Well, I guess now because she's curing. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm glad they're non-hostile. 500 XP though. Alright, where we at? Aha, yeah, this is the crystal right next to the boss. So that's pretty handy. It's a tough boss, but they put a crystal right there. It's like they know. I mean, it would be a bit of a charm. What is that? What does that even do? I think it's a technique. Cause one foe to confuse friend with foe. Oh, cool. Never used it once. But yeah, it'd be a bit of a dick move if they didn't have the save crystal here. Because you know, no autosaves back in the day, so you just kind of... You just pop save crystals as you came across them and save just out of habit. In fact, that habit is showing right there by just doing it there. I don't even need to now. But yeah, it'd be a dick move if they didn't have that and you just wandered into the bomb site. If I don't find those layabouts and get them back on the job soon, the boss will have our pom-poms. I don't think anyone's laying about beyond here, though. With bombs on the road, the next break you took could be your last. Yeah. We'll get there eventually, but not right now. There better be a chest down here. What? Nothing? Times to it, and then it's like it never happened. It's like we never wasted that time. Oh. Ah, please don't bad breath me. Please don't bad breath me. I love their big mustaches as well. Which tells me they're quite elderly monarchs as well. Alright, I'll leave you alone, buddy. You hit harder than I expected. Oh my goodness me. It's gonna go really well or really badly? Oh, that's lucky. Still got that wonderful cloying breath move in case you forgot about it. Ah, it seems to be missing quite a lot though. Yes. No, don't do it again. Excellent. That went really, really well. enjoying this quite leisurely stroll through the woods. These guys are pretty good to chain because they're quite small, quite you know, easy just to take out in no time at all. But those succulent fruits that you get from them, they're, you know, when they add up, they're worth quite a fair amount of gil. I think there's enough of them around here that that's possible. Where am I going? So I've been... No, this is progress, so I want to just go back here and check the left-hand side. Again, don't worry too much about missing anything, about me missing anything, because I always come back and check. Every area we've been through, I've gone back and checked things. Down here? Yeah. Yeah, not really getting much in the way of loot here. I'll say loot is kind of a funny one for me because I'm really not down with this whole sort of loot box culture that seems to happen right now. It's kind of pay money to maybe get something that you want is not. I don't know why anyone would think that was a good idea. I mean, great, you know, business, but for the person paying the money to get the stuff, yeah. Not something I'd really want to partake in. But it seems to happen a lot in games nowadays. Dunno, I mean, it's almost not worth complaining about, you know. It's sort of, I mean, could you argue a lot of that stuff is down to the individual? You know, nobody forces you to pay for that kind of thing. I don't know. I think it's everybody's responsibility. Nobody's really helping the situation at the moment. That poison really sounds like it hurts. Well, this looks safe. The Moogle boss. Once the gate's fixed, everyone will be able to go to the Fon Coast. It'll take a little while longer yet. That is if my 9 missing apprentices ever come back from the Salikawood. We'll never finish repairs like this. They're probably loafing in the Salika bungalow. Still 9 missing. So yeah, we gotta go and those guys that were chilling out at the beginning, we gotta go get them. So that is what we'll do in the next episode, guys. But for now, I'm gonna pause it. I think that's an appropriate place to pause it. But yeah, join me in the next part. We'll just basically make our way back through the Salikawood. Pretty chilled out, honestly. In fact, I might switch the party up just to make it a little bit more interesting. See how these guys fare. I'm sure they'll have no problem, really. If those other 3 can do it, these 3 can. But yeah, we'll make our way back through. Oh, and it even highlights where they are for us. That's nice. That's pretty helpful. And then, yeah, we'll maybe even get to the Fon Coast. I know I said there were 5 areas, but we're blasting through. There's no problem whatsoever. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. It means a lot that you're still supporting this series, and I will see you in the next part. Have a great day. See you later.